I set my hair overnight with moisturizer from Olive Oil and some Aunt Jackie's Elongating Curl gel. So now I'm taking it out and I'm going to do the back first because I always get kitchens back there. I blow dried it a little bit. It was still a little wet, but I was like, I'm still going to stretch it out anyways just because, I mean, it's difficult. My hair is, I have 4C hair. This is my natural hair texture. I have some stitches in the back. I did not in the back too. It was always like annoying. It's me being trying to go the back. Get the kittens out there. Just my rubber band to keep that part up. Yeah, making sure we're using more gel in the back so we should keep the kittens up. And now I'm going to do the front here. I know I blowed it out some more because it was really wet still from last night, but I blow dried it out. And I'm taking this down. I'm trying to leave some baby hairs out so I can get like cute little look. Let's see here. Baby hairs. So I'm going to use my Arcani and Drone Edge Control to get them down. That's what I used right there. It really holds them back really well. This is me just trying to make sure things in line. I always put more gel on the top there too. I always get some stray hairs, and that's the worst. Like I hate getting stray hairs. I use bobby pins to keep any kind of stray hairs down. Definitely in the back for sure. Now it's time to get started on my makeup, so I'm going to do my Jack Black Permanent Lip Balm. I prime my face with the Laura Geller Good Mist. And now first we're going to start off by doing color correct because he's still healing from those scars. It's LA Girl Pro Color Correct Orange corrector for darker and warm skin. I honestly have it everywhere. It's crazy. Nice, didn't blend it all out. Ugh. And now I'm gonna set it with translucent powder and light from CoverGirl. That's what we said though. And now we're gonna do our eyes. I'm using my brow gel pencil. And then we're gonna use our eye base in the shade 8 from P. Louise. I'm gonna use my brow mascara from NYX, an Espresso, to my Define brow that I love so much. To do our eyes, I'm going to use the Beverly Hills Ambreezy palette. That first under the brow bone goes called Anastasia, that color. And my brow, I like the Define brow. And then I'm going to use the color Dragon as the first transition shade. Then we're using the color You Go as second transition shade. We're going to use that one really deep in the crease. Deep in the crease. I'm using the color BK on my lid and on the crease. Using more Yugo just to make sure it's going to get a little more brown. And now it is time to line our eyes with our Yamaswa liquid liner in black. And now we're going to glitter it up because of course the princess will be nothing without any glitter. So I'm going to get my NYX glitter primer using my Morphe liner brush. this for the glitter primer. And then the lettering stage from the same palette we're using is called Liddy. We use it on our lid all the way up to the crease. Then when I'm using like a packer brush from Morphe as well too, so I'm trying to like make sure I get the curve in my eye because I have huge round eyeballs. Our faces. I did some pre-highlight under my eyelids because I felt like they were looking extra like dead. Now I'm using my Born This Way foundation in Tiramisu to cover up give my one skin an even complexion and then cover up the color correction so you can't tell as much underneath, and I have bad skin. And now it's time for me to... I was just kind of explain, where did I put my contour color? Did I find it? I'm going to find it. Make sure I had that all over too to make sure I can't see my real skin. I found the contour. Oh, okay, there it is. I'm using my eyeshadow brushes to do the contour with the Coffee from L'Oreal. So that wasn't crazy when I do this. Trying to get the nose right, like, oh gosh. Now we're going to blend it out. Those harsh lines always look crazy. And now some of the highlights. I'm going to use the Chestnut Sculpting Concealer from Too Faced for my highlighting. I'm going to use the same translucent powder from before, the CoverGirl, to set the highlight. And blend it all in. So it's a little less crazy, you know? Make sure that all blends in so we don't get too crazy. Make sure I still have my lines there. Blending it all together so it looks a little more natural. Right now I still have like one like blue brush mark or something, so I usually use a little foundation as well to like clean up the lines. And then I'm gonna set my face now. We'll almost do more blending. I went to my face palette with the ColourPop Medium Deep Setting Powder all over just so we get a nice clean look. And of course I'm just being extra like, I always feel like I missed that like part of my nose, so I make sure I always go back and do it again. Now I'm going to do blush. I'm using my Cranberry Bowl from Mary Kay. From the Apples Out. I make sure I use a lot on the apples too, just because I like to really look like I'm flushed. Like, oh, me. And now I'm using Yugo on my under eyelids to give a little bit smolder. Because I'm a princess, but I'm like a hot princess. I'm making sure I'm gonna add some like just under there, and then I'm using Anastasia. I'm using the brow bone for my inner corners there. And that's our eyes, and now we're just making sure we get that nice blush. Now we're gonna do our lips. It's a Smashbox matte lipstick color called Girl Gang. It's a nice plum color. I thought it was really pretty. And of course, now it's time to highlight. Now we're gonna use our Too Faced highlight and Glow. It's the dark palette, dark version they made for people who have dark skin like myself. I think it's like a nice warm highlight to go with that nice warm glitter we put on the eyes. Cooler color, I think is a nice balance. I'm gonna set it again with the Laura Geller Coconut Mist. Now I've changed my clothes. So I'm gonna put on some hair. This is Model 1B/30 ponytail. It's hella long. Honestly, like, how do you not feel bunch of long hair that long? Like, you don't need it for anything else in life. So putting that on, and there's clips in there. There's like combs, but I'm also gonna use bobby pins to make sure it stays in. I like to get wild sometimes, so I mean, if I start running around like with a crazy woman, I need my hair to stay in. Still learning, I'm growing, I know that the fire inside of me. It's like I remember what I was watching, and I'm like so gone. I really do. I watch stuff while I'm filming. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my eyelashes because that's important to me. I'm watching this is my Moxie Lash, my Athletic eyeliner, because I can speak words in English. Now I did it 3 times this time. I try to make sure they really stay on. Now I'm going to do some mascara while it dries. This is the Benefit Their Real Mascara. I just like to make sure they blend in with the lashes I put on when I put them on. These ones are magnetic lashes. Okay, now let's put on the lashes. Those ones are called Baddie. I always use my tweezers to make sure I get a fit on the line, on the lash line. Get a fit on the lash line. And we are done. This is the final look. Determined and cross-eyed. But yeah, I love this look. I love the long hair. Unfortunately, red's my color, but you can always do blonde or purple or blue or whatever suits your fancy. This is me being epic Rapunzel. I love lipstick, so I mean, obviously I do makeup here, so this is a cute look. And if you want more of this, make sure to tune into my channel every week for our Makeup Monday. Yep, girl, work it. You're gonna be somebody, yup. Yep, and make sure to tune into the YouTube Dom Del Cielo every Monday for Makeup Monday. And this is my Dom Beza, and these are your makeup tutorials at that IG. Thank you.